Hello guys, welcome. So how are you? So today in this series I will teach you how to make the ImGui plus, or you can say that ImGui menus for your game cheats or anything like this. I won't write it here or I will get a strike or anything. So basically we will start from basic to advanced. So first I will teach you the C++, with we will use the library is DX11, oh sorry, DX11. Okay, and later on when we master all this, after that I will teach you the glad plus OpenGL also. Okay, so for now we won't using this. For now we will go with DX11. So alright, let's start it. So basically in the video what you need is that we need Visual Studio. Okay, we need just search Visual Studio and head on to your Visual Studio IDE, okay, which is the code editor. You can just download it free, Visual Studio 2026. Alright, the second thing we need is that we need ImGui, the GitHub. Okay, you can just check this github.com/ocornet ImGui. Okay, so when you came here, just click on code, download the zip file. After downloading, what you have to do is that you have to open this. Okay, click on extract to ImGui master. After extracting it, make sure you should just create a new folder, name it ImGui. Alright, now what you have to do is that follow my steps. Before we get into this folder, we will download some things. Okay, so the next thing, maybe let me check if it is there or not. 1 second guys. Oh, so yeah, wait. Yeah, just 1 second. Yeah, this is not it. Okay, if we need, then we can just download this d3d11.dll. that is, you can just check here your version and or everything. So when I don't think we would need it right now, but let's get started. So yeah, make sure after making this folder, open a new window. Okay, so go into the ImGui master. Okay, click here, left click, go to your group by. Okay, and then select a type. Okay, as you can see there are 6 header files and 6 source files. Okay, just copy all this, make sure you copy it here and just paste it right here. After that we need the 3 files. Okay, go to your backends, we need this DX11. Alright, we need the DX11s, just copy it and you can just paste it right here. After that what we need was, we need this win32. Yeah, copy it this and just make sure paste it correctly. Okay, after that what the thing was, we need this OpenGL. Okay, so far then we still don't need it. Okay, but I will just keep it, like I will just, let's see, we don't need it, but still I will keep it in my wish. It will just help that we don't run into any errors. Yeah, so you can just close this thing. So the next step is that you have to install your Visual Studio. Alright, oh wait, sorry, here it is. Okay, so I will, okay, after you open your Visual Studio, what you need to do is head on to create a new project. Okay, after that select a C++, select a Windows, and then you can just see this empty project. Click next, name your project. I could name it as YT Tuto, and you can go and select the location of your project. So I will keep it as the default. Okay, so let's click create and then you just have to wait. Alright, so what we did was, we have been successfully created a project, we have downloaded, we have all files. Alright, So now what you have to do is that click header, click add, click new filter, and name it as ImGui. After that, head on to ImGui, click add, click existing item, and after that go to your ImGui folder here. As you can see, after that you have to select this header file. Sorry, oh, not this. Sorry. You have to select these header files, the above the 9 files, okay, and then you can just click on add, and as you can see all the header files have been successfully added in it. All right, so you can just click here. After that, head on to your resource file, click new filter. Again you have to write it ImGui, click add, click existing item, and again go to your ImGui folder, go down, you can see the C++ files, copy all the C++ files, click add. As you can see, my all CPP files are also being added, so here your ImGui has been done. So but now before that we make sure we make it to release, okay, and maybe I guess no, it will work, okay. All right, so what you have to do is that click on your project, right, like here, click left click, go to your properties. Now we have to link our ImGui. Go to your C++, go to your general, and as you can see the first line, additional include directories. Click the arrow, click edit, go to this folder icon right here, click it, go to the 3 dots, and now you have to go to the ImGui folder. Just click it, just select the folder, click OK, click apply, and then it's done. Now you can just create a new file where your all the coding stuff will come. So maybe I can create it like main.cpp. all right, yeah, here you go. So this is my main file. So what the things we need to do is that, guys, all right, so basically we have to download something. So maybe I can download the DX11 with my packages. You can just go to it. I will show you once again. You can just head up to, you can click here, mighty tutorial. You can go here, go to manage NuGet packages, open it, go to the browse section, right here, DX11. Wait, it didn't. Okay, sorry, D3 DX11. Yeah. Just type that, and you can see the Microsoft dxdx.d3dx. Click here, install it. I accept it. As you can see, my project has been successfully installed. Okay, as you can see, to install. All right, let me just check once again if it has been installed or not. Yeah, it is there. See, as you can see, it's installed. Let's go. So now we will start our coding. We have done everything good till now. Okay, it won't give me any errors. So we will first is that we will just create a ImGui. We will start, I will just teach you everything how you have to start. I will explain all the code. Okay, so sit down and let me first write the full code, and then later on I will explain you step by step. All right, so let's go, guys. Okay, so let me start writing the code. Make sure you guys subscribe and just give me a like if possible. It would really help me out, and I really would love to teach you more things. Alright, so make sure I'll teach you all stuff. Just wait till I finish writing my code. please don't worry if it won't give any errors till now, because sometimes it does give error, but you do have to wait, or you do have to look for any bracket missing or something like that, because sometimes you write the code correctly but then miss some brackets, or you can say the parentheses or etc., or any like this. That's why the error comes. Alright, so basically I will teach you everything what I'm writing, what this thing does, so don't think this like some copy paste or something. And probably if there is any user who is watching this, and if they like to do code by AI, or they write the code fully by AI, then make sure you drop off from the video, because this is not going to be beneficial for you, as I want the users who need to learn. Okay, so, and I love this to teach my friends and everyone, so basically I'm helping you. Once you learn to build all these things, it will really help you make some cool ImGUIs, which will make us very cool ImGUI at the end of the series. Okay, so make sure you stay with me. This is the day one of our videos. Okay. Guys, if you really love the series watching, then maybe you can help me, or you can help this video to reach to the people who would love to learn. And if you can just comment down if you don't understand anything, so probably if it's like not that worth it, but I will try my best to teach you all. I don't know if you will like it or not, but I'm not really that good or great at this stuff, but I have the knowledge which I will share you. You will also learn later on the reverse engineering thing, which you call as the memory patching, swapping, all that stuff. Okay, that's more than this. Okay, so basically I will tell you not to learn that right now. You should just focus on the basic things which are we will make. Okay, so this was about the 4 declarations, and this is about the global objects. Okay, I will tell you, I'll explain you what are all these things. So we will start here about the entry point. Okay, so basically we will just write. Okay, so this is the main function. Okay, every other code goes into the main function, and at the last the main function is declared to process all the code. Okay, so this is the parenthesis. You can just do it. Yeah. So what is this thing called? Is that? Let me just hold on. You can't. Yeah. So and it means, okay, I will explain it later on. I'm explaining in between. Sorry guys. Let me just finish my full code. That's a little bit big. I know you will think that's too big. How can we write all this? But trust me, once you learn, it will be really. You will just love it to code and write everything. Okay. And basically, this is the basic. That means it doesn't mean that there are more basic things in like you have to learn some things of CPP. Okay, before starting this series, because if you don't have any knowledge of the CPP, then I guess it won't. Like you won't understand it more better. And if anyone is there with having a little bit of knowledge like variables, strings, arrays, and all these things of CPP, then they will understand it quite fastly. Okay. Okay, so guys, here it's just maybe I'm going. Yeah, I'm going right. Okay. I'm not commenting anything or writing because that will take more time. I will just directly explain you all these things. You can just skip a video here, okay, and you can just forward to the listening part. Okay, I mean where you will understand everything. I will give it as name ImGui DX. So, skip 11. So what this thing which we did was I will comment it. Okay, so I guess this is necessary for you to understand. Register when we basically registered Win32 window class, alright. Okay, so this was it, and we'll start the next thing, which is the next thing is that we will go to the step 2, and that you have to create the actual OS window. You have to create your actual OS window, which will be showing us. Okay, so basically I'll explain clearly once I'm done. Don't worry all your errors if it comes, then it will just go after you finish your full code. Okay. I can write it as Y22. You can just name anything, alright? Y22 series, or probably something like this. It doesn't even, it doesn't matter what you write. Okay. You can just I will suggest you should just skip this part and move on to the next part, which is about learning part. Okay, so it will look much boring to you. If you don't know basic, then like this is also basic part only of ImGui, and but if you don't know the C++ basic, then you won't understand anything. Probably it will be like little hard for you. Okay, so step 2 is done. Let's move to the step 3. That is, we have to create a DX11 device and swap chain. I will explain all this: what is device, what is swap chain, and it's for if it's for failure. Okay, so 1 is true and 0 is false. If you know the C++, let me know. Okay, so we have done this right here. You have to notice that we have to the fourth step. So we have to show our window, right? Once you set up the window, you also need to show it, right? Or else how it will like how you can see it, you know. So we have to just sorry, my spelling mistakes. Show default and then yeah. Make sure doesn't forget the semicolons everywhere, because these are really important in C++. Because if your full code is correct, but if you forget any semicolon, then it will take you much time to find where it is and to fix that semicolon. And if your code is bigger, or if you can just see the problem and go to that line, then probably you can just do it. So now the fifth step we are doing is the setup in our ImGui. Let's have to create the context. So like this, even a semicolon like that. And just put the style, color. Okay, and just give the style, colors. I will make it dark, or as you can see it's there. Or maybe. Let's go with light. Right? I don't know if light will really look great, but this is our default style, default light. Maybe. Now we have to put 132 in it, and then 20, and yep, here's up. Sorry, I guess I've been mistaken right here somewhere. I am a win. Yep, it's a win. Sorry, I read it down. My bad. So guys, if my accent is not that good, alright, I'm really trying my hard and trying my best. So please, if you don't understand anything, then you can just copy any part of the code, or you can just type that, and then you can ask Google to like make you understand better than me if you didn't understand mine. But it will really help you. You can just write here context term and then like this. Right. So what this does is that it I'm not sorry, not here. Just a second. Yeah. Okay, it doesn't matter though. Yeah. So what this step, the Win32 is do that it connects ImGui to Win32. Okay. And what does this do? That is this connects ImGui to DirectX11. Okay. So this is that. Let's head on to our step number 6. Step number 6 is the main loop to make it continuously render on the screen. Alright, so main loop will start it writing. I will comment it here that you have to process window OS messages. First you have to process the Windows OS messages. So for that you will type your message. Okay, alright. Sorry, you have to write it here. Message. Yeah. Okay, this is all the things probably there in your ImGui and everything, so you don't need to worry. Big message, yeah, and this. After that, I need make sure you don't miss any brackets or anything while writing your own code, so you won't be stuck to any part. Oh, sorry, I wrote something wrong. Sure that. Yeah, fine. It's done. Now, what you have to do is that you have to click here again. You have to open the brackets, and then you have to write your translate message. Translate the message, then you have to dispatch the message, and the next step is that if I have to give you the if statement, which is if message is good. Oh, see, I'm mistaken here. is the underscore learning is equal to false. Alright, so here you have done, you have to go down this bracket. As you can see, let me just scroll down it. You have to go down, you have to click enter, and you have to start a new statement, that is if it's running. You click it running, okay. You have to break it. Okay. Now we have to, your loop is being like completed. You have to start ImGui frame. You can just type here and give a comment. Start a new ImGui frame from here. You can just write it. I know this is like a little bit big codes. It take time, okay? It's pretty much my speed is like sorry guys, but you can just skip the video, alright? And yeah, I need a video editor. If anyone out there who can edit my videos and like make like something great thumbnails and like, you know. So if anyone there, just reach out to me, comment, or maybe I will give my Discord. You can just tell me there. You have to create the frame for both, okay? So you have to create the frame for your DX11 also and for your Win32, and then you have to just create it for ImGui and just okay, new frame. Okay, now here is the main thing which you all have been waiting for. Your UI codes, your UI code goes here. Alright. Okay, so I will first what you have to do is that I will just comment it, set window size and position for the first open. Okay, so you will have to understand what I mean by this sentence. First you have to set a window size and the position as when it first opens your ImGui. Okay, so let's get this started. ImGui set next window size. This is how you give the window size in ImGui. First, this is your black. This is the colors. Alright, I will show you what's the size of the colors. Alright, just wait. My hand it started paining, guys. Sorry, that's why I'm not able to write fast. So this is a window size is the size of your window that you're launching, and pause is the position of your window, what it's gonna be. And here, look, I'm gonna give it like normal 100. I don't like too big and I like okay, middle, okay. First user, alright. It's here for first user and first start, so let me just write it correctly. Okay, now you can just start your. So how do you start your header tab? So begin, it should be like maybe I could give it like hello world. This is all the basic things which is there. So I will go with hello world only. I am like first I will make you understand, and then later on you can just write anything what you want in there. You can just write well, I will write here welcome to my YT ImGui tutorial. Alright, welcome to my, I guess I could write it as ImGui plus DX11 series, right? Something like this. Yeah, we are great, good to know. So later on you can just also write it as I will give one more text. Okay, and then this is running on DirectX11. You can just and you can write anything, okay, anything what you want. Probably I'm just writing this stuff. This is actually a string, and this all thing will be going to print. Okay, so that doesn't matter what you write there. And then after once you finish it, you can just end it by end function. Give the parenthesis. Click to give the semicolon. Okay, so this was your so this was your set window size position for the first open, and this was the main thing. This UI. Okay, this is full UI only, and the next step is that we need to render it, or it won't work. Okay, so make sure for rendering. First, I'll comment it. What you need to do is that clear the screen to. So maybe you go, which I will just go above, and I will use here a dark thing. So dark is better for me. It's dark, and then sorry guys, but I will think the dark will be like best. Okay, not best, but decent, pretty decent. Okay, screen to it. Okay, so here I will give the dark color, float, clear color. Okay, just 4, and then actually the 4. I will tell you what this 4 means here. 0.08 f. So here the 4 indicates this 4 colors. Okay, so yeah, it's RGB. Okay, so it's RGB. Okay. So you understand what it's float. So that's why it is in decimal, and that's why here it is given the float. Okay, and it's RGB. So yeah. Oh, what's this? I'm sorry. Now I'm really tired, but this is gonna be a big series. So guys, well, text. Yeah, render target view. Make sure you give your main. Oh wait, we can just copy it there. Why do we have to? Wait a second. Okay, so just type in here that main render target view. Just a comma. You have to give your underscore. Don't forget. It's my mistake. No, it will be fixed. Don't worry. Just give your color and yeah, that's done. So what's the error in this here is that yeah, hold up. Let me just write it again. Probably I don't know why, but gee, main render should be the render target view. Up Alright, it will be fixed, don't worry. So I don't know, wait a second, and is that repeat? Okay. Just go down, just go down, don't worry. I will fix that. Set where DX11 should here, so I commented it to understand. Set over like it's set your DX11, so where should it draw? So how do you set it? So basically you just set it by device context. I will let me to understand what is the device context and everything, so we don't forget, like we don't misunderstand anything. Alright, so yeah, I'm going yep, it's right. So 0 and set render targets, and hit this and give the brackets, and then just write it to 1. Main is the other function that you forgot it, but target no pointer, and yep, you're done right here. See, as you can see, it's that's my image. I just copied this thing right here, and let me check if it does finish. Oh, sorry, my bad. I was just trying to like see if that makes by any chance, but okay, we'll check it at last. That shouldn't come though, but it's there. So basically, we have to miss something around. Let's try fixing here. Okay, and what is that? We have to render to draw it. We have to render. Yep, it's there. It was there. It's render dot data. Use the get.data, and just click here, then just make sure you give the parenthesis for the get.data function, and then what you have to do is show the finished frame on screen. Okay, so here you have to show the finished frame on screen. That is, you use the swap chain to show it. This is present function use here, and just give 1, 0, and here that means is that 1 is equal to resync on. Okay, as is on. Here you just get this, and here it's no. Second, 1 second. What we mistaken something, and that is that okay, wait, we given the float screen color and RGB2. Yeah, it's right. It's okay. Let me check if what's there. Okay, this is there. Okay, and while running, but just this there. I'm saying guys, 1 second. Just we have to be given this extra. This is not required right now. Okay. So as you can see, after this, which is you have to just come here, and you have to now what you have to write is that you have to. This is the 7th step. That is the clean up section. Okay, clean up part. Oh, what I'm writing though. Just right here, you can just set down it. Use this function. Next step you can just use was that. Then 32 shut down also. First you have to shut down DX11, and then you have to shut down Win32 also. So it's shut down. After that, you have to destroy your context also, which you made above as well. Above, okay. So basically the context. Okay. So you can just type here destroy context. Yep, here. Alright. You can just do it like this, or you can. I would prefer you not to do it this. Prefer you to do it by this type. Destroy context. Alright. Next step is that. Okay, sorry. Clean up device 3D, which we made above. We will destroy window also, which we made above. And we will also register our class. You just type here return and then 0. Yep. Okay, so this is done. After this, the main function is done. Just go down. The next step is that you have to click here DX11 setup functions. Okay, so these functions are needed. I will understand you. Okay. Now we will create a function, create device T3T. This is going to be big for real. T3T, and what you have to do is that first you have to describe. Sorry, my spelling. Describe the swap chain slash the front slash back buffer system. Okay. So EXGI swap chain DSCSG. Well, oh my god, sorry. I have to write down EXGI. So what was that? EXGI swap. Oh, it was the DSCI swap chain DESC click equal. Give the this brackets. Okay. So now just do this and type sd dot buffer count. Buffer count divided by 2, maybe. Okay. So this is what is that? This is the front plus back buffer count. Front plus back buffer count. Next step is that sd dot buffer dot width. Okay. Sorry, my spelling mistakes. I'll get 0 to 0 and 0 is for 0. It's 0 is equal to, it matches Windows size, so that's why given it 0. So what if I'll just copy this thing because it will take time. I'll just paste it like 1 second. Once again I will paste it. Okay, so here it won't be width, it will be height, and the second thing will be your format. All right, and then the next thing will be, okay, wait, why is this thing so mass? So here this won't be again width, it will be your refresh rate dot numerator. I will explain you guys, don't worry. So let's first fill this. Let's fill this all. Okay. So for height again I am giving it to 0. Okay. And then for format here you have to write here txgi swap. Sorry, not swap. Sorry. You have to write it format. Format you will give it as the R8G. Let me search it if it's there. There we go. Type it a little bit. R8G8B8 HUNORM. Yep, we'll give this. And this is actually the 32-bit color. Okay, this is the 32-bit color. Next step was that given the format, we have to give the refresh rate numerator. We'll give it 60. And same thing, we have to do it down. Just copy all this, paste it, and here it won't be numerator again. It will be denominator, and denominator we will give it to 1. All right. So now which we have to do is the flags. Sorry, my spelling. Okay, so for flags, what you have to give is that you have to use your swap. Okay, txgr chain flag allow mode switch. Okay, use this thing. Okay. And what this does is that, okay, so next thing is that buffer usage. Oh my god, it's too much lengthy. Maybe we'll just close this for right now. Okay, because it's, don't worry guys, we'll resolve all the errors. Okay, so for buffer usage, what you need to use is that txgi/usage render, and here it is, target output. Next step is that st dot output. For this we will give here hwnd. Okay, all right, wait, up. No. 1 second. So what is this? Oh my god. Okay, so what is this? Which window to? It is like which window you have to draw it into. So this is the output window for that. Next step is that st dot sample disk count, which is again equal to, give it 1. So it's, we don't need the multi-sampling. Okay, so that's why there is no multi-sampling. Okay, so next step is that st dot window is this thing, and we will give it here true. Okay, so it won't be a full screen. Guys, all right. So now next step which we are going to do is that, so it won't be a full screen. But while this true doesn't might give us error, it didn't have to, but it gives us error. Never mind. Not true should be. Okay, so I know why this gives us error, because it was not a full gap. Okay, full gap. Okay, sorry. So next thing we need to go to our feature levels, which is TX version 2, to try in order of preferences. Preference. So the feature level, and you can type your feature level 1. That's it. Alright, a second. Okay, so it started giving me, I have to use my caps lock. Sorry, we don't get the space, feature level array, and then give this bracket, not this. Give this one bracket, click it like this. So what's the error for? Oh yeah, it's empty, that's why the error is being there. So you need to type in that is that T3T feature level /1, and then again a 0, and then again right here T3T feature level, then 0. Okay, so it's done. So make sure you give it here. Let's go with this thing. So we are till now getting the 2 errors. Now create the device. Device context and swap chain all attributes. So now what we'll do is that we'll create the device, then the device context. Okay, and the next thing is that and the swap chain, everything at once. So let's go H result. So probably OpenGL will be also a better thing, but some games need TX11 also, so that's why I'm going to TX11. and swap chain, and then stop this and click here now pointer, then I'm going to type here D3D driver type hardware. You can type the hardware, then go here, then go give 0, then no sorry, have to go here, give null pointer, go down, go here, give it 0. I will tell you what I'm writing and what this means, which is I will equal to 2, then D3 D11 SDK version, then and then okay, I will just take it up. Okay, and then next thing is that and GPD3D device. Okay, wait 1 second guys, and okay, once we did the swap chain, we did the device, then it's the feature level, then it is GPD3D, it's our device context now. Text, alright, feature level. Okay, so I made something mistake in here. It should be and PATR. It is, oh yeah, it should be feature level. It should be feature level only. Why is this giving us error? I don't know, but alright, we will just solve it at the end. Okay, so I'll just tell you what the first things. Okay, what's this first thing do is that. So here, see, this use default GPU adapter. Okay, and then what this thing does is this use real GPU hardware. Okay, what this null pointer again here, what this do is that no software rasterizer. Okay, and what this 0 will do is here, that is no, wait 1 second, no special flags. All right, and what this thing do is that feature level list. All right, and what this SDK version do is that it always this value. Okay, and sorry, swap chain description, and again here this thing is that it output swap chain. What it does here is that it output device, and what it's here output here, it outputs at what level we got, and here what this output is that device context. Simple. So yeah, this is what all these things does. Now let's head to the next thing. We will fix all errors at last, and after that once I'm done everything also, give it a pause. We'll just create a window target and we'll give the function. And okay, so what this thing was doing is that create the canvas to draw onto. To get that, then just type here return true again. Yep, that's done. Okay, so the next thing was that what you have to do is that 1 second guys, now you have to create a new void, create a void for these functions to call out them. Once you call this function, then it will just work what is inside this function's void. Okay, this is the things of the void. Sorry, create render target, close the function, we'll open this thing, just click enter, click here, and then what you can do is that get the back buffer texture from the swap chain. I will make it so to understand you. D11 texture 2D back buffer null pointer the swap chain. So just type it in 0, then I PPV args and in the arguments. Okay, then just type in like, then just type in that and P back buffer. Just go outside, click here. Okay. So 2 few arguments in a function is in a call. You have to actually give it like this. Don't worry. Let me check why is the okay, sorry guys. Should give it a comma and you put fix. Next thing is that you have to create a render. You have to render target 0. This is the you can see it as a canvas type. Okay, and then DX11, which was second whatever it draws. Oh my god, my hands started failing guys, sorry. The code is really thick, I know. And what we was library though, yeah, so let me take it down. Create a DX, this draws on, okay, and yeah, this draws on. So now the next thing was that we are creating the render target array. So GPT3, click here device, click this, and then you can just type this here, and then create render target payload. Okay, type here, and then you can just give the brackets. Okay, type p back buffer. Okay, null pointer. Sorry, and g main render. Oh, not p back. And I'm sorry, it was like. Oh no, it wasn't. Sorry, it was p back buffer main render target view. It was main render target view. Okay, sorry, my bad. Okay, just close it. P back buffer slash click here slash release. Just look at here. What is that? That we watch we need that and let's see something like this. Or let's release the raw texture. Alright. Okay, alright. Okay, so I guess we have finished our create render target void. The next thing we are going to make a void for clean up. Sorry, clean up render target. F G man. You can type your render target thing. It will give error. Okay, just don't worry. You just type your G. You have to just copy this thing. Alright, and what you have to do is that you click here these and then just type here this thing and you can just type here this null pointer. Don't worry, all your errors will be fixed soon, so don't have to like. Okay, so now go down and create a void. Clean up yours. You enter, click brackets, you can go down. Okay, so here the release should be a function, right? But why that doesn't show me a function? Then check what's the issue there. Zero. Alright, let it keep as it is, how it was. Okay, so we'll see what's the issue. We have rendered on it. And then we'll just go here down there. F B swap chain, and then you have to write here G sorry, B swap chain, and then just type your release, and you have to type here this thing, and then you have to type here this. It's a little bit of lazy. There's like big things to write, so okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna copy these things. I'm gonna paste right here, and then I'm gonna paste right here. What happens this time, you have to do this, you have to change it from swap chain to device context. And same thing, what you have to do is that PB3D, and the same what you have to do is that you have to make it like 3D, and here's the device. Okay, and what you have to do is that you have to just copy this thing, right, and just paste it over here. And similarly, just copy this thing, again, this right here, make this right here, GP, and put it here, and copy this thing right. Then start with C++ video, okay, for copy this thing if you don't know. Alright, so it's not about it right now. Okay, this thing is 24 and then part. So now what you have to do is that you have to write when32 message handler. Let me check what's our Windows limits. So one. Oh my god, it's too big, bro. And I take 200 lines, bro. Okay. Okay, so busy. Yeah, I'm just mistaking right now. Sorry. One API. Okay, so this is done, and here what you have to just result. And the next thing what you have to write is that. Okay, so to paste this, and it should be right. And then again we rock. Hello. You can leave the comma. Make sure you do these things. Alright, sorry, not my bad. I'm not gonna do that. Just write in there only. That's what I do. The message and what else I did, sorry. Similarly the L parallel and similarly the sorry not similar this so alright, so just go down. wait. So what you need to do is that create it like this. Now what you have to do is that let ImGui handle the message first. So here for mouse, keyboard, inputs. Okay. So what you need to do is that, okay, so this is the last part we are getting. It's like going to finish in 5 minutes. So right. So let's click here return to switch to become. Now we have to make the cases here. So the first case will be our case WN size. Okay. Now here yellow was resized. So we create the target to match new size. So what you do is that we use a P3D device. Now after minimized, create it here. And to look at the website again, find this thing, which is type here clean up and upload G slap chilling and then type here the size. The same purpose, keep this brackets, get here 0 and watch, and now what you need to do is that you bottom. Okay, so give here a comma, okay, give it a comma, and then you try to research pivot and again a comma, and again a bottom, again comma, here again comma, and then the GI format, and click the format and all, click 0, computer with this thing, and create render target. What you have to now give, you have to render this bracket, type return 0, with this. Now the next case will be our case WN sys command, okay, then sys command, which disable alt, okay, alt key opening the window menu. Okay, so it's like 3x, okay, and then right here if give more 0x, right, and after this give your SC key menu. Okay, and then click here, click open 0. And now the third case, that is the case W/run. Okay, so what is that if user click the cross button? Okay, alright, so post which message and type 0, return 0, and that's it, it's done. And then I have to give this here the return. Alright, return define prop W, and I have to write the D message W param and back. Guys, my hand that started like pinging. Okay, and here the next step, which was that. What's this? Alright, so yeah, let me check what our error says. Oh my, okay. So our error, okay, oh my god, my mouse. Okay, so this error, which is the main error target is not defined, so just go above. You can check here, yep, we have to type here view, and boom, our is gone, our is solved. And HMWND is undefined, so just go to the object, and sorry, what you need to do is that go here, go to the for declarations, maybe it's should work, right? Okay, and identify a feature level. Okay. So yeah, sorry, where was that? Yeah, so this is our thing which is giving us errors, and this is our thing. So basically this is not defined, so for defining it, sorry. Okay, we have to go to our main function, and let me check. Yeah, see here, we have created HWND here in the main function, then you pass it created it. And we wrote the SD output. Oh my, okay, so what the case is in here is that we have to write here the W. Okay, and I'm going to show the W. And Yep, and here it could be the SW, and so we have been mistaken. We have to just change everything. It should be the quick abuse case. Oh my bad, guys. Sorry. Still yeah. Okay. Oh, it's should be this create. Okay. Oh yeah, our error has been solved. Okay, so basically let me check once again if our code has been correct or we are just doing it blindly. So I don't want us to read it like any like bad thing. Okay. Oh my, okay, sorry guys. So this is my error. Go back. Click control plus that, go back. Okay, click it. Tell me it doesn't fix. Okay, fix. So here, where this, we only need to fix this thing. Okay, only this thing and it fixes our error. Boom. And which is our the last error of this all. Okay, guys, this is too much. So for feature, what we have to do is that for feature level is that okay, so feature is undefined. So inside our create, go to the create device 3D. Okay, so here what we was did that we did the feature, did this the lecture, what is that? Feature level 1, as you can see, we did the feature level 1. So we have to get the click. No, not this. Sorry, not this. Where do we clarify? We have click plus and the feature level. Let me check 1 second. And the feature level. Okay, it's there, but we never created it. We never created a variable for it, right? Feature level. So which let me check. Sorry guys, I am also getting sometimes this things happen with me. Sorry that creates a feature level. Okay, no request it. Oh my god. Sorry, we literally have to declare it like we can just do this, right? Feature level and boom. It should be solved. Of which level? Let's yep. Done. Now hopefully so we today right. Okay, sorry first make you understand all these things. Sorry guys, sorry. Guys, I'm literally like what I will tell you. Okay, so let me start explaining you. So what is these things? So hashtag include ImGui.h. This is the ImGui brain. Okay, every function you will ever use, like ImGui begin or ImGui text or ImGui button, everything is present in this header file. Okay, so we have to declare this. Okay, without this ImGui simply doesn't, it won't even exist in our code without this header. What is this Win32 file? Okay, so go to the Win32. So this is the header file. ImGui has no idea what a Windows window is. Okay, this is a file translator. Okay, Win32 is a file translator. It teaches the ImGui how to talk to Win32. Okay, and especially it handles forwarding it, mouse position, mouse clicks, keyboard inputs, and window focus from Win32 to ImGui every frame. Okay, so this is what Win32.h does. So what is the include ImGui ImPulti X11? ImGui also has no idea how to draw pixels. Okay, so this file teaches this header files of DirectX 11. It teaches ImGui how to send its drawing commands to DirectX 11. It handles creating GPU buffers, compiling shaders, and you can see it as uploading the ImGui font texture to the GPU all automatically. Okay, so this is what it does. And what is this? Include T3D11.h. This is a Microsoft official DirectX11 header. It gives you all access to DX11, all types and functions. Okay, so basically this is the function. Okay, this is the function. This is all of this D311.h header file. And what is this pragma comment lib? So this is a compiler instruction, not real C++ code. Okay, it tells the linker automatically link the T3D11.lib file. Okay, without linking you would get errors saying functions are declared but not found. So this is why we, for our safe side, we link all these things. Okay, so and next is that the declaration. So what is this, the forward declaration? What does this do? Okay, C++ reads your code top to bottom. Okay, if main tries to call create, okay, create device B3D, but the function is defined below the main. Okay, main is here. Okay, if the function is defined below the main, the compiler panics because it hasn't seen it yet. Okay, it hasn't seen it. Forward declarations are like a table of a contents. Okay, so it's like you tell the compiler this function exists, I will give you the full details, okay, later. This way main can call them freely, even the full code is written below. Okay, so look at that. So this is all thing. That's why we need to declare it before our entry point. Okay, before our name. So you will. And what is this global object? Okay, so these four variables are the foundation of your entire DX11 setup. You can say like this. So what is the pointer? Okay, a pointer doesn't hold the object itself. Okay, so it doesn't hold the object itself. It holds the memory address of the object. Lives. Okay, so if for like if I can give you an example, or like, okay, so I will tell you what is it. ID3D11 device pointer means I'm storing the, what does this mean? This means that it is storing the address of a device object. Okay, not the device itself. Okay, this start as a null pointer, which means pointing at nothing. They get filled when the create when the create device D3D, this is the device which when it runs, when this runs, okay, they get filled. Okay, so this is the empty global object. It will only get filled when this functions, okay, this get device 3D runs. Okay, sorry, my bad, I didn't pronounce it well. So this is what the global object do, and this is what. So till now, you have to understand what is the header files, what is the forward declarations, what is the global object. Next thing, we will head up to the registering class. Okay, so we will head up to here. What is this WND class EXW WC? Okay, what is this? Okay, it creates a WND class EXW struct and zero initializes it. Like you can say zero initializes all its field with these brackets. Okay, this is important. Okay, uni initialize structs in C++, you can say it like contains garbage values which cause unpredictable behavior. Okay, so the W at the end means the wide character, which is the Unicode. Okay, Unicode version. So the next step is what this thing does is, this thing is that Win32 requires you to fill in the size of the struct itself. Okay, so you have to, Win32 needs that you have to fill the size of the struct, and this was our struct, right? So this is a window API convention. Okay, this is a window API convention. It uses the size to verify if you are using a compatible version of the struct. Okay, if you are using this compatible version of the struct, always required. Okay, so make sure you always use the size of the struct. Okay, and what is it, this thing wc.style cs class dc. So cs class dc means class shared device context. If you don't understand what I'm saying, I can write it here. It is the class, okay, wait, it is class shared device, this class shared device context. Okay, so what is this doing? All windows using the class share one device. Okay, one DC, matlab that is the device context at the Win32 GDI level. So for our purposes with DX11, this is just a standard style using the most DX11 ImGui setup. So it's safe to accept this as a boilerplate for now. Okay. So if you didn't understand anything, you can just like ask or like comment down. I will probably make it more easier to help to understand you. Alright. So what is this? LPF and WND proct. Okay, so this is the most critical field, as I can see. This stands for long pointer to function window procedure. Okay, long pointer to function. Okay, Windows procedure. This stores the address of your windprocs function. Okay, windproc. You can't say it wind. You can say it WND proc. Okay, it's like Windows procedure. It what it does here, this stores the address of your Windows procedure function. Whenever anything happens to your Windows, mouse click, resize, key press, close button, window calls this exact function. Okay, but window, without it, window has no idea what to do with the events. Okay, without this, it can't even imagine what to do with the events of a mouse click or anything. Okay, so the next step is that, what is this? Get module handle null pointer. HI instance. HI instance is a handle to your application's executable memory. Okay, get module handle null pointer returns to handle of the current running exe. Okay, this thing returns the handle. Okay, returns the handle of your application to your current running exe. Win32 needs this to associate the window class with a specific application. Okay, let me check. Was, oh, it's like more than 2 hours video for only 200 lines code, but yeah, it will be worth it, guys. So what is this? wc.lpsz class names. Oh, okay, this is an internal name for the window class. Okay, window class. Window uses it to find the, what you can say is that, to find the blueprint when creating windows. Okay, you can see it, the L prefix. Oh, wait 1 second. You can see this L prefix makes it a wide string Unicode. Okay, this string doesn't appear on the screen anywhere. It's purely internal. As I said, it's an invisible, like at the top, at the starting when I was writing code. This thing is like invisible thing. Okay, it's a purely internal identification, so it doesn't appear anywhere. And here is the register class. Submit your window class blueprint. So this was for our blueprint structure. You can say it as window class blueprint. So it like submits a Windows class blueprint to Windows. Okay, and then passes the address of your struct. Okay, here, and then passes the address of your struct. After this, Windows knows about your class. You can create windows using without registering, or create window will fail. Okay, so don't get that. First you need this, then only you can create the actual OS window, or the create window will be failed if you doesn't register a Win32 class. So now what is this creating? So okay, I will tell you this. Okay, here this means this means that which blueprint to use, and here it is the title bar text. Okay, here the create window of your title bar text, and here it is that this thing is overlap window. This is the window style flags. Okay, the flags which we use to like, and here the 100 is your X position, this 100 is your Y position on the screen, and 1280 is your width, and 720 is your X in pixels. Alright guys, just a second, give me a second. Okay, so wherever we were, yeah, so here it's a width and height and a pixel, and null pointer, this means this first null pointer means that no parent window, and this null pointer means that no menu bar. And here whc.instance is our application handler. So this is the handler instance API, you know that. Null pointer, no extra data. Yeah, that's done. Step 3. What is the step 3 bro? Step 3 is a create DirectX11 device and swap chain. It does is that it's call your function, it call your create device d3d function. Okay, then if it return false, you clean up everything that was created so far and return 1 from the main, telling the OS, okay, telling the OS that the program failed. Always handle this failures so gracefully, so your app doesn't slightly continues after critical failure will crash in confusing ways or anything. So do you get that? So this is the step 4. Step 4 is that create a window. Okay, so create window creates the window but doesn't display it yet, right? It will just create your windows but it doesn't display it, like this one, but now we need to display a window, so that's why I use this function. This is called the show window, which makes it visible. And what is this SW show default? It means show it however the system prefers. That means normal, maximize, etc. And what is this update window? Update window sends a WM paint message immediately. So the window draws its initial content right away instead of appearing blank for a moment. Do you get that? The next thing is that the setup ImGui. ImGui check version is a safety macro that verifies the ImGui version in your header matches the compiled library. Okay, first what it does that it will check the ImGui version in our header file, which is imgui.h, matches your compiled library. If it doesn't, then it will throw an error, or if it does, then it won't. Okay, if you accidentally mix versions, you get a clear error message. Okay, so that's why. Next step is that the create context. So what is create context? It allocates ImGui internal memory, the context. This is where ImGui stores everything. Okay, it stores everything in this context. Which windows are open, their position size, which item is focus, animation states, the draw list, everything must be the first ImGui call you make. So that's why we need the create context. What is the style color star? It's an ImGui built-in dark theme to all colors. ImGui 3 built-in dark themes. Alright, that is the dark, light, and classic. Everyone knows that, basically, like everyone. We'll replace this with our own custom ultra high quality theme as the series progresses. For now, this gives us a decent starting point. Let's go. Okay. So what is the next thing is that ImGui ImCol Win32 init connects ImGui to Win32 after this calls, as I've read. The next thing is that it connects the ImGui to DX11 the main loop. Okay, bool. Okay, a simple boolean flag controls the loop. Okay, this is the bool. It controls the flag. Okay, I mean this is the boolean flag. It controls the loop. Sorry, I mistaken it. When the user closes the window, okay, the running becomes false, and the running will become false, and the window will exit cleanly. This is a cleaner than by using while true with a break because it's readable and you can set it from anywhere. Look at that. And then it's the message pump. You can say it like this. This part full is the Win32 equivalent of, you can, like, what you can see is that Windows constantly put message into queue for your windows. Every mouse move, every key press, every resize is a message. Okay, so this inner loop drains the queue every frame. Okay, it should just reduce the queue. Okay, every time. Peak message check if the message in the queue. PM, okay, peak message check if there's every message in the queue. PM remove means grab it and remove it from the queue. Okay, and the next thing is that returns true if the message was found. Okay, it will return true if the message is found, and the null pointer of the second parameter means check message for any windows belonging to this thread. Do you get that? Translate message converts raw keyboard scan codes into character messages. Do you get that? For example, pressing shift plus a generates a WM key down for shift like this. It's like pretty much, if it's new for you, then it will be little bit confusing, but trust me, it will help you. Dispatch message sends the message to your Windows procedure function for handling. This is how resize events, close events, and system events reach your code. And WMQ means this specific message means the application should exit. It's sent when the post message 0 post quit message 0 is called inside Windows procedure. Okay, so this is all things. So the next thing is that start a new ImGui frame. So what is this does? First order is that notice the order should be always DX11 new frame, then the Win32 new frame, and then the ImGui third. Okay, so this is the opposite of the OpenGL GLFW. So I will teach you that also. What this does is that DX11 checks if the font texture has been uploaded to GPU 8. If not, it creates it now. Okay, it also prepares internal DX11 vertex and index buffers for this frame raw data. So next thing is that the Win32 new frame reads the current mouse position, mouse button states, keyboard state, and window size from Win32. Feeds all the data into ImGui IO system. So ImGui knows what the user is doing this frame. Okay, and the new frame of the ImGui officially starts the ImGui frame. After the calling, the ImGui is listening for your UI commands. clears the previous frame draw list and prepares for a fresh build. Okay, this is what it does. So now the next step is that your UI. So this is the set window size and position. Okay, so I will tell you easily what is this. It gives the window size, it gives the window's position. Okay, ImVec2. What is this? ImVec2 is I'm just simple 2D vector, just float x and y. It's for only x and y. That's why it is a 2D vector. Okay, and I will tell you what is this first use ever. Ever means only apply this if the window has never been opened before. Okay, so it will only apply this when the window is never opened before. Okay, if it is opening fresh, then it works. If it's not opening fresh, then it doesn't work. Okay, so the next is that hello world. This is an open, and okay, after the this opens the ImGui window, the string serves two purposes simultaneously. Okay, it is the visible title, okay, bar, and the unique internal ID. ImGui uses to track this window state across frames. Okay, so basically in order to state, this is the title bar of your ImGui menu. This is the text which text each call automatically. Okay, I mean, like it's easy bro. It's like once you understand, I won't like not make it too much big. I don't want to make this video is already too much big. The render section clear color is an array of four floats. Okay, it is an array of four floats. Green, okay, it's a green, blue, alpha. It's a red, green, blue, and alpha. That's why it is RGBA, and each 0.0 to 0.1 to 1.0. Okay, is a very dark blue, gray, almost black. Okay, which is pretty decent. You can give anything what you want. And what is the this things does? Wait, what is this 0m set? 0m set. Okay, 0m stands for output merger. 0m stands for output merger, the final stage of DX11 rendering pipeline where pixels are returned to the buffer. Okay, this call tells DX11 draw into this render target. The one means we are binding one render target. Okay, the null pointer at the end means no depth stencil buffer. We won't like for in easy we should say it like we don't need depth testing for 2D UI. Okay, without this called DX11 doesn't know where to put the pixels. Okay, and lastly we have the ImGui render, and this what this render does, that tells ImGui I am done describing the UI for this frame. Now finalize it. Okay, so render will finalize it. ImGui process all the begin end text button calls, this right here, and then it converts them into an optimized list of triangles and textures coordinate. Okay, it doesn't touch DX11 yet. It just builds draw list internally. Alright, so this is the work of your render. What this thing does at render draw data. Okay, this two things in one line. Okay, ImGui get draw data. Okay, it retrieves the finalist draw list that render. Okay, which render just built. Okay, it gets the list, and after that ImGui impulse render draw data, this thing takes that list and actually execute it. Okay, uploading vertex data to GPU, setting shaders, and issuing draw calls through DX11. Okay, so this is what this thinks. And what is this swap chain? This is the swaps the back buffer to front. Your completed frame appears on screen instantly. The first parameter one means to scenic to vertical blank vsync. The swap waits for your monitor refresh cycle, capping at 60 fps and preventing screen tearing, like you can see it. And this 0 is for uncapped, but it burns GPU/CPU unnecessarily. Okay, so it's no special presentation flag, but just leave it. Oh, one is all right. The next thing is that wait, so this is the only the cleanup. You have to just shut down, and you have to destroy in the context, which I guess you doesn't need that. And yep, that's I've already, okay, so in what here it is that you have to first describe the swap chain, the front back buffer system. So you described it, swap chain, you described it by the SG. So SG buffer quantity given 2, which is the front plus back buffer, width is 0 is equal to match height. I also give 0, format is for 32-bit color, RGB, refresh rate for 60, refresh rate for denominator is 1, flags only allow mode switch. The buffer usage is render target output, HWN which window to draw into, no multi-sampling, not full screen, window is not full screen, that is true. Alright, next thing is that you can just go down, okay, you can just see D3D feature level, DX can run in compatibility mode, okay. So this arrays, okay, so this arrays tell DX11 to try feature level 11 first. If the GPU doesn't support it, fall back to 10. DX11 tries them in order and picks the highest one the hardware supports, okay. So this makes your app run on slightly older GPUs too. Do you get that? First it will check if the 11 is supportive. If it is not supportive, then it will fall back to 10 and the 10 will run. It's for if anyone has old GPUs or any old models of the PC, but everyone's PC in this world, like in this lifetime, everyone has a good PC at least, and 11 runs on everyone. Like, yeah, you can say that. Now, here I already explained it that use default GPU adapter, use real GPU hardware, no software registrar, no special flags, feature level list, always this value, swap chain description, output swap chain, output device, output what level we got, output the device context, creates the canvas to draw onto, create render target, creates the canvas to draw into. And what is this? But I will show you one thing, which is this thing you know already, so I don't think you will. This thing, okay, so this is the creator render target, this is the canvas DX11 draws on, okay. So basically this is the main thing. Okay, I will explain you what is this all things, okay. So what is this? L result win API. This function signature is dictated by win32. You cannot change it, okay. Cannot change it. Oh my god, sorry. Okay. You cannot change it, alright. So L result is the return type, okay, a long integer result. Win API's calling convention windows require, okay. The 4 parameters, okay, this is the 4 parameters. You can see it carries the, like, what you can see, it carries the information about what happened, like which window, what message type, and 2 parameters. It carries the messages, okay. So what is this? Before you handle anything, let ImGui look at the message first, okay. So before we handle anything, our ImGui will check the message first, then it will, this is how ImGui, this is mouse and keyboard input, okay. So, and what is this thing, the KSWM size? When the window is resized, the render target, okay, when the window is returned, the render target canvas, which we said it as canvas, is now the wrong size, okay. So you must destroy it and resize the swap chain buffers to new dimension, okay. Then recreate the render target. So that's why what is the add, it resized and recreate the render target to match the new size, okay. So this is this, and disable alt key from opening the menu cleaner. Use clicked postcode message, user clicked the X button, then this will be showing us, that is the destroy, and yep, we are done. So this was all the things what you learn in today's video. If you didn't understand anything, just drop the comments down. I will read it and I will definitely help you. And now the next step is that build the solution. So you did a pretty good job writing 227 lines. If it even looks you small, it is small, yeah, it is small, but we just took it like 2 hours. So 2 hours video, oh my god, for only 200 lines, that's too much, okay. So I'm really like, what does this says? Okay, so I'm sure, yeah, so probably I already told you that we don't need this files OpenGL. maybe you can just remove this things from, just head to the main cpp, just build it again, and it will be built. Okay, previous ID not found, fall back to complication. Okay, it generated. Okay, see, it built. So make sure you go like click. Okay, sorry, wait 1 second. Click on your project, left click it, open in file explorer, click it. Okay, then go to your x64 release. Sorry, not here, go to your outside it. You can check here x64 release and open this thing. As you can see, oh sorry, this is our new hello world. This was your the title. Welcome to my ImGui DX11 set. This is running on DirectX 11. As you can see, we did a pretty good job. So this was in today's video. I hope you all love it. Make sure you stay tuned for the next video. Next video we will be making more such amazing things like this. So probably you just built the ImGui. Alright, so let's stop the video here. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe and give a like. I will really love it. If you have any problem, any issues, drop down in comments. I will definitely help you there. Thank you guys.